Hey guys, welcome to Joe Shark's Fish Keeping. Oh god, the sponge filled, my air pump is buzzing. So today we're talking about aquascapes and how they give you just an awesome sense of awe. And why you should just build them more naturalistic, something like this. Now of course I probably should have filled out the background and put my atomizer up here for effect. Wahaha. Alright, I'm gonna stop with that. But they really do. Natural things have give you a better feeling of awe. And when we're talking about awe, we're not talking about, oh, that's a cute fish. We're talking about oh. You know, that weird feeling that you get whenever you look across a beautiful mountain range in Canada or Alaska or Quebec's in Canada. Quit looking at me, shrimp. My shrimp is staring at me. I think he wants food. Here. You know what? I'll feed them first. 'Cause they gotta be my shrimp has to be distracted for that one to work. Now quit begging me for food. Anyways, so they're talking about transcendentalists in my English class, and so my teacher puts on this NPR news thing. So, I'm like, oh, this is interesting. They're talking about, it's this guy who did a lot of studies, and he's talking about all of the naturalistic awe. Had some people look at certain trees and certain statues and certain things. And these people ended up becoming a lot more happier and a lot more compassionate. So now I'm also talking about terrariums, people who set those up. They can get that natural feeling too, but we're mostly talking about fish because this is a fish keeping channel. What am I gonna do? Not talk about fish? Not talk about aquascaping? Sorry about Thor's awesome hammer back there. But when you're talking about aquascaping, and I know this is faultily put up, but I don't care. When you're talking about aquascaping, you need to consider the fact that you want that feeling of awe, that awe-inspiring feeling. And this is what you want, this right here. Now, of course, it could be better, and I know that some people might get mad at me in the comments, but when I have the atomizer up here, and I don't have the atomizer up here often because it tends to get this wall wet. But when I do, it is the coolest thing. It looks like this is going up into the fog, and that's exactly the look I'm going for with this. Now, once again, it actually moistens the wall and does all sorts of bad things to the light. And it's waterproofing. Oh, hi, little male Endler. I gotta catch you, you jerk. But when you're just looking at a really great scape, it brings that feeling of nature and that, my hand's going off camera every time I have to do this. Brings that feeling of nature, and that's a great feeling to have, especially in your own house. And that's the whole point of aquascaping. And once again, these people were more compassionate after this study was done. After going out into nature, and that's a lot of the fix. So why not just bring that into your own home? And that's part of the thing about aquascaping, is you need to bring this to your house. It's the way it should be. And that's what you're trying to do as a person who aquascapes fish tanks. Now, no, my light turned off, I'm not even gonna try. Now, oftentimes when people aquascape and stuff, they're looking to put up SpongeBob's house and stuff, and that's just not the right way to do it. There's nothing more beautiful than nature. We need to stop using our man-made things when we are keeping fish, and we need to just keep fish in the way they were naturally supposed to be, which is with plants, now of course not everyone can afford plants, so put them in so have some fake plants. Make sure you do your research on those. There are some sussy things. But anyways, you need them with plants, with natural wood, natural rocks. The whole thing. None of this man-made dyed stuff. Because when you walk in, after a while you get the feeling that this is a chore, and that this beautiful thing you created, it's not as special anymore. Your fish just aren't as special, and that when you create a beautiful thing, you feel proud of it. You get to come home and you get to look at it. And you get to go, wow, I've done a great job. And I've made a masterpiece. Every day. My favorite aquascape isn't this one, though it tends to be my favorite when I have my atomizer. But I don't have my atomizer on right now because wall problems. My favorite is my 5-gallon, and I made it look like this river. Like a river from North America. Now, of course, it has a bed of fish and 2 reservoirs in it, so it doesn't look like a river. I'm doing a pretty good job of that right now. But you have this, but it makes it look so beautiful. You have this grass growing in it right now. It's absolutely perfect. Every time I look at it, there's always something new about it, like something refreshing and beautiful. Something that makes the scape perfect. That is that feeling that you go for when you aquascape. So use real soil, use real gravel. Don't go and buy your Petco stuff. Go to your local fish store and find a plant you've never seen before and ask, well, what is that plant? And pick it up, and like, as long as it's a beginner-friendly plant, pick it up and plant it. You'll find that you have a relatively green thumb, and you'll find that it's absolutely rewarding, and it's a good way to get in. It's a perfect way to just be happy about your fish, feel good about them. Now, of course, children don't like that, but like, just when you take some time and you sit down and you go, wow, this is amazing. Like, it's just no better feeling. I'm sorry, I have to put the emphasis on it. But there's just not a lot. And since we're losing a lot of natural environments due to man-made construction and stuff like that, I know this is kind of my little ramble of the week, but I don't care. It's my channel. I should be allowed to do what I want. Anyway, we're losing these natural things to runoff from farmers. Yes, I'm gonna point the finger at you farmers. Sorry, FFA, go F yourself. Yeah, this is not a kid-friendly video. But you lose this thing, when you lose such a beautiful environment and you're able to create it in your own home, you begin to care. And caring is exactly what the hobby is about. You care about everything you do. Every choice is deliberate. That's the way the hobby should be. It's the way we should keep doing it. And there's a lot of good hobbyists out there. And they should keep it up too. Just like you should hit that subscribe button and like button. Sorry, couldn't resist the plug. But like, if you are an animal keeper and you are keeping fish, don't keep fake plants. Keep real plants. Keep real fish. Okay, no glowfish. Although glowfish are kind of cool. Keep your fish wild. Keep your shrimp wild. And you'll feel proud that nature has so much to offer. And you'll be a kinder human being. Studies have shown it. And it takes a lot of work to even do this hobby, but when you get to go home and look at your tank, it's no better feeling. I promise you. Like and subscribe. This has been an awesome video.